When we are away traveling, we wake up very late every day and we make no plans whatsoever. But when we step out of our front door, the first thing we'll do is to look for food. And if you're a foodie, then you're in the right company with us. With a caveat, that is, if you don't mind skipping breakfast like we do. Ooh, excuse me for a bit. I just love pop-up bookstores like this one here. This looks like a very nice book indeed. It's all about train travel in Europe, but it's a hardback, so it's kind of heavy. And I'm very tempted but yet hesitant about buying it and lugging it back home. Hey you, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and our foodie journey continues in Ljubljana, the capital city of Slovenia. Our taste buds are screaming out for traditional Slovenian food today, so we ended up in this place. It's called KLOBASARNA. We came to KLOBASARNA because we want to taste its specialty, which is the carniolan or kranjska sausages. The name itself, carniolan or kranjska, originated from the early 19th century, from the heydays of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Not all sausages are the same, and as for the carniolan sausage, the original recipe for the carniolan sausage is today strictly protected, and there are only 11 certified producers from Slovenia who make them according to this original recipe from the second half of the 19th century. And almost 10 years ago, Slovenia successfully convinced the European Commission to grant a special status for the carniolan or kranjska sausage on its list of register of protected geographical indications. Geographical indications actually protect the products against misuse or imitation of the registered name and guarantee the true origin of the product. For example, you can only call your bottle of bubblies champagne if it is produced in a certain area in France. Or in the case of carniolan or kranjska sausages, they must be from Slovenia and must come from certified producers. In a way, if you think it all sounds very technical and bureaucratic, well, I kind of agree with you there. The first thing we did was to put in our order for the carniolan sausage, and then there's another dish which we are looking forward to try in KLOBASARNA, and that's the Istrian stew, which is called jota. Okay, let's have a quick geographical background on Istria, which is the largest peninsula within the Adriatic Sea. It is shaped like a triangle, and the peninsula is shared by 3 countries. In the east, Croatia; in the north, Slovenia; and south and west, the Adriatic Sea, you have Italy. So it's hardly surprising at all that all 3 countries, Croatia, Slovenia and Italy, would lay claim to having the original Istrian stew. Kind of like Malaysia and Singapore laying claim to the chicken rice. There you have it. Well, the carniolan sausage is usually served with mustard and also sauerkraut and fresh bread. And sometimes you also get freshly grated horseradish. Check this out. This is the very hearty jota, or the Istrian stew, which is made of beans, sauerkraut, potatoes, bacon and spare ribs, and it's absolutely yummy. The queue in KLOBASARNA tends to come and go. It's not really a permanent feature, so no worries whatsoever. Since there is very limited seating indoors, we are very happy actually to be on the terrace, and we were very lucky because there was a table just about to leave and they were very kind to indicate to us that we can have their table. Minutes later, we kind of returned a good deed by inviting a couple to join our table since we have enough space altogether. Nom nom, I think this should really set us up for the day, or at least until our next meal. We have a habit of grazing from time to time just to keep our sustenance level up, and also being typically Malaysians. Or, in the case of Gobble Guzzle Jr., a half Malaysian. Let's finish our makan, and we are going to take a wander to burn off all the meat that we are consuming here in KLOBASARNA. And over our sausages, we have also been discussing about when we would like to go to Lake Blad. That's definitely on the cards. It's just that we can't decide on which day. In the meantime, I think I would like to check out the church, which is just across the street from here, over that way. And this is the CATHEDRAL LJUBLJANA, or also known as the Ljubljana Cathedral. That's another name for it, the Cathedral of St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas Cathedral is the main church in Ljubljana, and the site was originally occupied by a Romanesque church. The oldest mention of this Romanesque church dated back to the year of 1262. After a catastrophic fire in the year of 1361, the church was refurbished in the Gothic style and underwent certain alterations when the Diocese of Ljubljana was established in 1461, and the church then became a cathedral. And then fast forward to the 1700s or the early 18th century, the church was replaced by a Baroque building, much of which remains today. Looking at the very ornate ceiling with its intricate frescoes and also amazing artworks and sculptures. Not forgetting at its entrance the two huge bronze sculptured doors which were added when Pope John Paul II visited the cathedral in the year of 1996. All of these just simply take my breath away. I seem to be getting an indication that a service is about to commence in the church, so I'll take my cue from here, and it's time for me to wrap up this particular vlog on my YouTube channel. This is Gobble Guzzle signing off for now. Always be kind and spread peace. Jumpa lagi. Bye-bye.